One of the really cool things we've worked on is a partnership between the University of Oregon's Archives and Special Collections Department and Rick Dancer TV. And what I love about this is we're able to bring you some of the old stories we worked on when I was at KUZI-TV. But in addition, we're also bringing you news stories. And we recently put together a piece on a woman named Peg Lynch. And the University of Oregon has all of her collection, and it's just sitting there and waiting for people to find out about it. So we get to tell you about that.
In the history books, she's a footnote, and she needs to be more than a footnote.
Her name is Peg Lynch. Lynch is the woman standing up to the right in this original copy of her television show. She
was a pioneer in television history. You know, she was there at a critical moment when television was blossoming.
Special Collections and University Archives at the University of Oregon is curator to the Peg Lynch collection. Kinescopes, original manuscripts, scripts, and letters, all opening the door to the earliest years of television history.
And then to discover that Peg is still living. She's 98 years old, still going strong. We were able to go meet with her and then to add material to the collection.
When I started, it was with David Gentling. Father bought the first National Bangawanda radio station, so it put a lot of money in. It was very good. And I said, "Do you think I could get a job?" I was about 13, 14.
Peg Lynch was a radio and television star. She was actually one of the inventors of what we call the television sitcom. She worked in radio first, of course, and developed this show called Ethel and Albert. It started out as a 10-minute segment on the Kate Smith Evening Hour.
Of course, you've watched them and laughed with them. So I think now that we'll turn the evening over the next part of it.
What I find so remarkable about the shows is that the premise or the plot of the shows center on these domestic conflicts that really, I think, transcend time. Ethel and Albert predates I Love Lucy. Yeah, I guess Ethel and Albert stayed on TV until '56. But at a certain point in television history, there was a decision to do comedies, to do sitcoms in Southern California, in Hollywood.
Peg Lynch chose not to go to Hollywood, but to stay in New York.
She really wanted to raise her daughter back east, basically, instead of Hollywood.
By 1956, the television career was over.
Then she started to do a radio show called The Couple Next Door, but basically it was Ethel and Albert, just with different characters.
Life is about choices. Peg Lynch chose to keep the copyrights to her show, which is why it never ended up in syndication.
And she's just a fabulous person. You know, I love talking with her. She's got all these great stories. It's just exciting to talk to her. You know, it's like living history, basically. You ask her, what was it like working with Kate Smith? Or tell me your experiences meeting all these famous actors, movie celebrities who wanted to appear on TV and they were terrified because they'd never done it before. Most Americans don't know anything about the show, and to me that's really a shame. You know, they really should know something about this early television history that's encapsulated in this show, Ethel and Albert. Her part in that hasn't really been written yet. So we really want researchers to come into Special Collections to use her collection and learn about this history and write about it. Once more people know about her work, she'll be situated more solidly in TV history. It's such a fascinating story, it needs to be told.